Look at this, guys. It's such a beautiful day to work on your car. And then on the other side, we have a bunch of rain coming. Alright, so I know what you guys are thinking. Where have I been? What's going on? Why haven't I posted a video in like a month? Well, I've actually been really busy at work throughout this California crisis. I'm still super busy. I'm so fortunate on that. And I forgot to tell you guys about this, but I think I was gonna tell you this, but I meant to make a carport for my car. And I did it about, I wanna say a week or two, but it looks pretty good. I was going to show you guys how to build something like that, but at the last minute, I just lagged it and I just started working on it. So I'm very sorry on that. But anyway, let's just get back to what we're gonna do with the is300. I will be building my own custom adapters. As you guys already know, on the last video, I showed you guys how to remove the interior and put the speakers on and wiring them. So now all I have to do is see, where's the speaker at? Oh, here it is. So all we have to do, this speaker does not fit. Any 6x9 actually will not fit on the is300. See, they're not properly bolted on because they're moving, and these screws do not match with these, so we do need the adapter. No way around that. So we have to basically make this bracket, and as if you guys already seen, I already had built one, but I want to show you guys how to build one because it's super important. You guys are definitely going to need to do this if you're going to use any of their factory speaker 6x9 or any speaker on your car that's not factory. You're going to have to do these adapters, and if you're gonna buy the ones from Amazon or eBay, they're not as good, and I don't recommend them because they sound like trash. They're moving all over, and so I just recommend building your own custom one like this. We just put it in here, and then we just go ahead and screw this into the back of the deck. That easy. So I'm gonna show you guys what you guys are gonna need. A few things here, no doubt about it. You're going to need a jigsaw. You must get a jigsaw. You're going to need some cardboard because we're gonna make a template. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. We're gonna need some sandpaper. 150 grit should be fine for the edges. More sandpaper, some glue, just in case the wood that you use breaks. Now, I don't know what type of wood this one is. You get the idea. As far as the length go, this bolt is roughly about 1.5 inches, but that would totally depend on the size thickness you're going to be using for the adapters. Girls are hungry. What's the matter? You hungry? Huh? I'm gonna feed you right now. Let me get done with this video. I gotta put some speakers on my car, and once I get done with the speakers, I'll be to feed you, okay? I'll be back. You stay right there. Give me about an hour. I'm gonna come feed you. I am done with the template, and no doubt that it's gonna take some time to really get it perfectly, but this is just a rough template. I already have one here, so I'm not gonna take my time and cut this beautifully all the way around because it's just an example, a rough draft of how you should do it. Now, if I show you how to do it, then you could also do it yourself, but I already have one over there, so I'm not gonna take my time. But basically what you want to do, you want to go between 1/4 to 1/2 inch away from the original line that you drew, away from the inside, what would be called the inside oval diameter or perimeter hole, however that will be called. The reason for that is because you need some meat, extra meat on there. So depending on what type of speaker you use is gonna depend, as you can see on the sides there, it would really depend. The fitment is gonna depend on, you see how I need to be a little bit more because this has to be flush. You see that? This is the hardest thing to do. Once you've made the template, you can go ahead and transfer it over here. Outside line first, and then we're gonna, once we do that, then we'll go ahead and cut the inside. That's 10 minutes later, and we got our template right here. So I already tried the speaker on it, and it's just slightly off. Let me show you guys. Oh, I don't want to dirty my speaker. Alright, so here's the template. Just a little bit off right here. So you can see, not too bad. Even if we try it this way, yeah, just a little bit bigger. Just on these corners right here, I'm gonna sand that off, and then it should be a perfect fit. Alright, so there it is, nice and snug. It's all flush, looks really good. It took about a good 20 minutes of sanding, but it was totally worth it because it is just ready to go, nice and smooth. It has no movement, so it's ready to go. So the next thing what we're gonna do, well, we don't need the speaker for right now. We're gonna put this on the back of the deck, and then we're gonna get a pencil, and from the inside we're basically gonna go ahead from the bottom part. Basically we put this on back of the deck, and then we get our pencil and we trace out the holes, and then we can drill them out, and basically that's it. Get them screwed on there. It's almost that easy. Is move this out of the way and then get it right about flush. Man, do you guys hear that? Those things are huge droplets. Alright, so we got that one, we got that one, we got that one, and that one. Okay, now we're gonna go from the inside of the trunk. And Samson, go to your cage, it's raining. Oh, these freakies. Oh damn, it is hailing. Oh damn. Look, it's ice. I put nails on them, so when one hole is done, I put one nail, and then I put the other nail, so kind of match it up, and then it just helps me guide it up, because while you're drilling, while you're marking it with the pencil, it can move on you. So if you have a nail on there, it'll keep it from moving. I know what you guys are thinking. Why don't I put the car in the carport? Because it's raining, and I would, but I got so focused in this, I didn't want to get distracted. But yeah, I'm gonna go to Home Depot right now, get the right bolts so we can get the next thing done. So the right size for this, it's a fine thread metric. It is a 6 by 1.0. Golly, this dog will not just shut up today. The wires, they fit on this groove right here, this space right there, so that's where the wires can go. One thing to remember, I don't recommend the Phillip bolts. It'll probably be better to go with the socket, because in the two that are in the very back, because of the glass, you don't have very much room for the Phillip, so you can get a smaller socket, and therefore since you can get a smaller socket, it will be easier to get the back ones with a socket bolt instead of with the Phillips. But I hope this video was very helpful for you guys. Thank you guys so much for everything. Leave a comment if you have any questions, or DM me for parts or anything like that, guys. But that's pretty much it. We'll see you guys on the next video, and stay safe. Bye. You hungry? I'm gonna feed you once I'm done with this video, okay? I'll see you in a bit.